Coach, obviously the loss of Ronald Darby is pretty big. What's your level of confidence and maybe what Damarri Mathis can bring to the table or Michael Ojemudia, depending on whoever gets that nod on Monday?
Yeah, it's a tough loss for us, obviously. Ron was playing really well. He's been a very productive player in the league for a long time. But that's kind of the nature of the beast. The next guy's got to step up. And, both guys have done a good job in terms of OJ and Damarri getting ready for this opportunity. So I'm confident about what they're going to do.
How do you balance in terms of using creative pressure? We saw last week you had Bonito, Browning, and Chubb on the field. I know it's a week-to-week league, but how do you kind of scheme that out? And now it looks like you have three guys you trust, even with Gregory out, to pressure the passer.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of factors that go into it. We try to utilize our personnel as best as possible and try to put guys in situations where they could be their very best self. We try to evaluate what we've done too and give different looks, and then obviously attacking the opponent.
How much does Barron's background last year out on the inside help your ability to use those three guys together, because you can use him inside and then use the other two on the edge?
Yeah, no, definitely. He's when you talk about it at the outside linebacker position, he does give you a little bit more coverage than you're accustomed to in that position, and so it's been good.
Draymond, considering the snaps he's played, the impact he's had, what's been kind of his intangibles this year that are allowing him to meet the high expectations that we place on him?
Well, I think he's always shown the ability to rush the quarterback, and he's been a good football player. And I think not just for him but everybody, our challenge is always to play the run game and give ourselves opportunities to rush the passer. And we just feel like if we stop the run, get more pass opportunities with all the rushes we have, that we're going to get some off. So that's what we're looking for.
How much his success is kind of and Chubb, are they kind of feeding off each other, and DJ, and just all the pass rush? Because that's kind of what they're telling us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's getting to those situations because, like you said, they have the ability. They've demonstrated that. DJ didn't get a chance to do it much in San Fran because of all the people they had, but that's one big reason he wanted to come here. You got to get to those situations if you want to have those ops, and that's what we're trying to stress.
How much will having Justin Simmons back help the defense specifically without Ronald Darby?
Just getting him back, the communication, the leadership, the playmaking ability, that's always going to help. And so we're excited to have him back. He's one of our best players and one of our leaders.
How far has Damarri come in terms of growing from a guy who did the press man at Pitt to learning?
He's come a long way. Not only his work, CP and Ola and Dre, the coaches working with him, but never playing off man, and now he's playing bump, he's playing off, he's doing a lot of different things that he's never done before, and it's a real credit to his work ethic and the kid he is, and he's done a great job.
You guys have forced an NFL high-9 fumbles this year. Is the message just if you keep doing it, eventually we're going to get the luck here and start recovering?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it's all process driven, and you're not going to get a chance to get it out unless you get it out, and so we know that eventually the bounces are going to come our way, but we just got to continuously just go after the ball, and that's our mindset.
With Caden playing it as well as he did when Justin was out, do you try to find new ways to get him on the field, considering now Justin is back?
Yeah, no, I guess I would say that he's always had a role for us regardless of what Justin's status was, and so he's a very good football player, and we were always intent on finding a way for him to play. So.
What are some of the biggest challenges with having to go against a quarterback like Justin Herbert, who can make all these types of throws but also hurt you if he gets outside the pocket?
Yeah, I think most people would agree he's one of the best players in this league, and his ability to play in the pocket, play outside the pocket, the mobility, the arm strength, smart beyond his years. He's a good player. It's a tough challenge for us.
Why is he so hard to sack? I think Cleveland's only sack he ran out of miles.
It's a combination of his athletic ability and their scheme, and then they do a good job of getting the ball out. A lot of quick games. So.
Is he willing to go more to the receiver or the running back when he gets in trouble?
Absolutely, yeah, he is. Mm-hmm.
When you look at Eckler, do you look at it? I know stopping the run's always a priority every week, but do you look at him, view him almost like a receiver in their attack? The way they use him?
Yeah, you got to view him as a runner and a receiver. In those run situations, he's got the ability to find the open end, and he's got the lateral agility to start here and then end up over there. And then those pass situations, obviously he's a real threat, and so yeah, he's a good player.
Time for a couple more. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. I know Keenan's been battling the hamstring, but what's the key to contain it? That twosome right there.
Yeah, this team is just—it's funny. We're going through all the players. There's like a lot of weapons everywhere, and they're good players, and we got to understand what their strengths are, how they're being utilized, and get ready to deal.
Obviously, losing Josie's a little bit of a big blow for the defense, but Alex Singleton stepped up last week in the second half. What have you seen from him progressively from week 1 all the way to now?
He's just ready. He came in Seattle and played well against Houston. And, when you watch the way he prepares and the way he goes about it in practice, it's not a surprise that when he gets in those game situations, he's ready.
It's a couple of games in the rearview mirror, but what did you kind of learn about the run defense from what happened in Las Vegas, and how do you kind of fix that going forward?
Well, it's always going to be a deal where if you have a lot of opportunities and you don't stop the run, you're going to keep getting them. And I think we just got to be focusing on playing technique and tackling and not taking not ever losing sight of that in terms of, okay, this is a chance to go rush the passer. We got to really focus in on those situations and the looks where we think we're getting the run game, knock it out, and then get ready to deal for the pass.
I know there's a lot of talk in training camp, a lot of confidence that Bradley was going to, show up and be one of the top pass rushers in the league. What's maybe impressed you the most about how he's gone about it through 5 games?
Well, nothing has really surprised me because I think everything he's doing we expected and he expects of himself. And I just think, like a lot of our guys is just the preparation and like when you watch them day in and day out and how they go about their process and getting ready for the games, it doesn't surprise you when they come out on Sundays or Mondays, whatever, and have success. So.
Coachy, thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.